In this video, we'll finally conclude our discussion about Meterpreter. You have noticed that the Meterpreter is a very powerful post-exploitation tool, which really eases up our task in many ways. In this last video of Meterpreter, we'll discuss another very important concept, which is called Railgun. Railgun is an interactive Ruby session that can be started any time on our target machine, irrespective of whether the target machine has Ruby installed on it or not. The question that arises now is, why do we need a Ruby session on our target machine? Well, there can be scenarios where we want to run a Ruby script that is not part of our metasploit module. In those cases, Railgun becomes a very handy tool. The Railgun session can be launched by simply typing IRB and pressing enter. So here you can see that our Ruby interpreter is now started. This is a fully functional Ruby interpreter where we can pass our normal scripts to it. Let us do a simple print script. So it's resulted in an output, which is the result of the string. This we want to print. We can also do simple mathematical operations on our Ruby interpreter. Now the interesting part is that we can call any Microsoft DLL on our target machine using IRP. There are various types of DLL files which we may require during our penetration testing process. Metasploit has limited access to DLL files. If, suppose, in any case we want to execute a DLL file which is not present in any of the modules, we cannot close our session and go back to write a complete script to the particular DLL. We can simply go to the MSDN library and figure out which DLL we want to load, and then use our IRB session in order to load that DLL on our target machine. For example, consider that we want to load a DLL which checks whether the user is admin or not. As you can see, it's returned the value as true. This means we are working as administrator of the system. In this way, we can call multiple DLL files onto our target machine. Let's now go back to our backtrack session. A complete Railgun manual can be found in the directory inside our Metasploit installation and can be done by using OPT, Framework 3, MSF3, External, Source, Meterpreter, Extensions, STDAPI, Server, and then Railgun. This folder contains the PDF file Railgun Manual PDF, which can be a very helpful guide in further investigating this interesting tool. This was a final, concluding video about Meterpreter and post-exploitation. In the next session, we'll be discussing about interesting auxiliary modules which are present in the Metasploit repository.